2,000 North Korean soldiers have joined Russian units, being deployed with a Marine brigade and an airborne division to actively engage in combat, with another 9,000 more in reserve. Andriy Chernyak, a representative of Ukraine's defense intelligence, told Radio Svoboda that while these forces are likely not on the front lines, they still contribute to the aggression against Ukraine, assisting in the killing of Ukrainian soldiers. Perhaps they are not on the front line, perhaps they are not on the advanced positions, but they still contribute to the aggression against Ukraine and the killing of Ukrainian service members, Chernyak said. According to the HUR, the North Korean military contingent in Russia is commanded by 3 North Korean generals. They are kept as secret as possible, guarded as much as possible. They are in closed camps, undergoing training, but they are being hidden from everyone, Chernyak explained. According to the Ukrainian Armed Forces General Staff, over 11,000 North Korean soldiers are currently in Russia's Kursk region. The General Staff head confirmed that the Russian command has already involved North Korean troops in battles against Ukrainian forces. Ukraine and South Korea both claimed in mid-October that Pyongyang had deployed troops to aid Moscow's invasion of Ukraine, likely as a result of a mutual defense pact signed in June. In early October, the HUR claimed that Pyongyang had deployed troops to reinforce Moscow's troops in Ukraine. In addition, HUR claimed that 6 North Korean officers had been killed in a missile strike, with 18 more Pyongyang troops having allegedly deserted their positions near Ukraine. HUR chief Kirilo Budanov said that Pyongyang was preparing to send 11,000 troops to aid Moscow's invasion of Ukraine. Following the reports, Seoul's National Intelligence Service issued satellite images alleging North Korean troops in Russia's Far East before their deployments in Ukraine. Videos circulating on social media around the time also depicted Korean-speaking soldiers in a Russian military base. The Ukrainian Defense Forces defeated an assault column of Russian armored vehicles that tried to break through the defense in the Kharkov area. The news was published on the Peaky Blinders attack drone unit's page. This morning, there was a powerful attempt to storm the village of Maximivka, south of Kharkov. The goal was to surround Ukrainian troops in the area. 4 tanks and 6 armored personnel carriers with troops were heading to Maximivka, military representatives reported. The vehicles equipped with anti-drone protection, led by a tank with a mine trawler, were heading to their positions as part of a convoy that was intercepted by drones on the outskirts of the city. The FPV drone operators hit 2 Russian T-80 BVM tanks equipped with massive protective superstructures, as well as 2 combat vehicles, including MTLB, which the Russians used as armored personnel carriers. After that, they finished off the infantry that had been dismounted. In their statement, the fighters noted that they managed to destroy the equipment thanks to drones purchased with donor funds or donated by Sternenko's community. They described this section of the front as one of the most difficult in the Kharkov area, as the enemy continues to exert pressure in an attempt to advance and close the encirclement. According to the General Staff's operational information, as of December 3rd, the Defense Forces repelled 67 enemy attacks in the area. The invaders were most actively trying to advance near the settlements of Berestki, Stary Terny, Sontsivka, Novodmitrivka, Zorya, Kurakove, Dale, Katarinivka, Antonivka, and Hanivka. Over the past day, the Defense Forces neutralized 100 invaders there, 45 of them irrevocably. Moreover, 2 motorcycles and 2 portable enemy electronic warfare stations were destroyed. Earlier, Ukrainian soldiers of the 37th Marine Brigade on Oshkosh MATV armored vehicles broke into the enemy's positions 3 kilometers to the east. After a long battle, the Marines managed to drive the enemy out and take their positions, thus driving the invaders out and strengthening the left flank of Ukrainian soldiers in Maximivka. Meanwhile, the Russian invaders continue to put pressure on Kharkov itself, using the tactic of massive mechanized frontal attacks from several directions. On November 12th, they managed to push through the defense and, for the first time, entered the city's buildings with vehicles. Russian attacks on Kharkov have been marked by significant losses, mirroring setbacks seen elsewhere on the front lines. Despite heavy shelling and assaults, Ukrainian defenders have inflicted substantial casualties, forcing Russian forces to withdraw in disarray. These failed offensives highlight the growing strain on Russia's military capabilities, as poorly coordinated attacks lead to mounting losses in manpower and equipment. The situation reflects a broader pattern of overreach and inefficiency plaguing Russian operations across the conflict. Ukrainian forces from the 129th Territorial Defense Brigade destroyed 3 Russian BTR-82 AT near Plekhovo-Kursk region. The failed Russian counterattack in Kursk highlights the growing challenges facing Moscow's military strategy. Russian forces attempted to reclaim lost ground in the region, but poor coordination, logistical issues, and effective Ukrainian defenses resulted in heavy casualties and a retreat. Ukrainian forces not only held their positions but also inflicted severe losses on Russian troops and equipment, further eroding Russia's ability to sustain offensive operations. This failure underlines the declining effectiveness of Russian tactics and the morale issues within their ranks. For Ukraine, holding Kursk is strategically and symbolically significant. The region serves as a critical buffer zone, helping to secure northeastern territories and protect key supply routes. Retaining control over Kursk prevents Russian forces from gaining a foothold to launch deeper incursions into Ukrainian-held areas. This defensive success also showcases Ukraine's ability to repel even large-scale assaults, bolstering confidence among its military and citizens. Symbolically, the successful defense of Kursk sends a powerful message to the international community, demonstrating Ukraine's resilience and capability to withstand Russian aggression. It also encourages continued support from Western allies, who view Ukrainian successes as validation of their military and financial aid. Furthermore, maintaining control of Kursk disrupts Russian narratives of inevitable victory, shaking the Kremlin's attempts to present its campaign as effective both domestically and abroad. In broader terms, this failure underscores the weakening position of Russian forces and the growing tactical and strategic competence of the Ukrainian military. By holding Kursk, Ukraine not only safeguards its territorial integrity, but also keeps the pressure on Moscow, forcing it to reassess its strategy in the face of mounting losses. 6 more children have been brought back to Ukraine from occupied territories under the Bring Kids Back UA initiative. Among them, 16-year-old Vitaly and 14-year-old Artem, whose family was held hostage. His mother was abducted, forcing him to flee while his father remains under occupation.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Every day. We had a guy last week, it's 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.